Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you all. I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life stories with Asperger's syndrome and the like, along with tips and advice along the way with your general health versus your mental health. So as you're aware, obviously I've been trying to do as many variation of topics, and I know some of them will trigger some people, and as said, I humbly apologize for those ones that are sensitive to the topics that I may bring out right now as a disclaimer, because some of this obviously is based on my past experiences and also my knowledge, as well as also just based on the education that I was being taught of certain topics, and I thought to just hopefully share with you guys what's on my heart, because obviously it needs to be shared, obviously, as we know. So in this point of time, obviously I'm going to let you guys know that some of these diary encounterships that I've been sharing, as I said, are from my past experiences. So I am going to let you know on that I'm not dwelling on anything else or seeking attention. It's just how I felt in the past and that, and I'm just hoping in saying this that there'll be a hidden message behind it all for you all to understand as I educate and mentor you guys, as well as hopefully just, you know, bring out the best of us in one way or another based on encouragement and whatnot. So let's begin this one. Also, as a disclaimer, I should say, sorry, is before I begin, if you see any of the warning signs and symptoms based on any of the mental health issue kind of, you know, videos, because some of these will be based on mental health, some of these videos that I'm about to share with you all based on my, you know, poetry, or just some of it based on my past relationship encounterships or what have you, seek professional help for yourself or your loved one, or seek second opinion for yourself or your loved one, because I don't forever condone self-harm. So hopefully you'll enjoy these anyway in regards to this, and you can actually, you know, feel where I'm coming from. This was going to be a spoken poetry, basically. It's okay not to be okay. Okay? Let's begin this. As we know, life gets so hard for us sometimes to all the situations, to what we face and go through day in, day out. We will sometimes tend to question and doubt ourselves, as well as the abilities to live and to move on forward, regardless of these everyday situations. There are some days as I choose to force myself to wake up, immersing in what I don't want to clearly see. It's not because I'm feeling like I'm fat or ugly, because the fact is, if I don't really like or strongly love me, then who else would actually love me? I let myself go wild and astray, that when something goes wrong or doesn't go my way, I take it out on the others around me that loves and cares about me. I think so hard to recall of all the things that has been said and done and wrong in my life to be punished, as if I'm standing in front of a judge waiting for the outcome, or waiting for the decision on the punishment to give. I feel ever so guilty, that the guilt is too strong to carry and to bear, as well as to live. Because all I know deep down, without this person or any form of emotion, this isn't me at all. I've been looking at how I'm living my life lately, and then there are still some goals, dreams I have not yet accomplished and achieved. Some of these aren't started or not yet finished. And there are still some goals and dreams I wanted, yet they seem so far out of reach, yet they seem so out of touch, yet they seem so too far, yet they seem too unreal. All I seem to do these days, however, is write, meditate and sleep. Same exact routine I do over and over again every single day, every single hour of the minutes. Same exact routine I do every single hour. Same exact routine I do every single week, and so on and so forth. I try to be positive every single day, as you know me, but some days I just feel so weak. I try to wear a brave and bright smile everywhere I go, every person I see, but this is driving me insanely crazy. But this is bad. I know I'm determined and strong-willed, but I want to let you guys know that it is and can be hard to be happy. It's hard to live my life with these high expectations of me from you. It's hard to live my life with It's hard to live my life with all these high expectations and how I want to be. I know that I've not posted on social media for quite some time, along with also posting many videos, because I feel I don't have the energy or the time. You can excuse it as an excuse, You can excuse it as laziness. You can excuse it for whatever reasoning behind it. I don't wish to feel so tired anymore. With all the crazy days I face in work and I try to push myself on forward, I fear more enough that I may fall. I fear enough that I may fail. I fear and worry enough that I may break. I fear more enough that I may lose my confidence. I fear more enough that I may again lose everything in my reach. I feel right now that I'm losing and completely a fight that's not worth fighting anymore. Something of this losing battle is out of reach and out of sight. Something of this losing battle is something or someone is when I didn't wish to be. Even as I'm saying and reading these thoughts out loud to you, I feel like, oh my God, I sound ever so depressing. Feeling like an old record being left playing on repeat over and over again, and soon enough people will get bored and sick and tired of me. And eventually they'll just leave me out of my life. Yes, people come, people go. Yes, they teach us and they help us to grow. So I've forced and driven everybody away of my energy to be soon, to be drastic, and not how I feel I want to be. Well, that's so far from the truth and reality. The other night I came home and I just completely broke down. As all the suppressed feelings, emotions and thoughts I have been carrying were gone. Just bitterly crying myself asleep at night. In the unlit room at 7 a.m. in the morning. When I woke up the very next day and tried to soldier and carried on. As nothing has happened, I've forced myself to lie to myself that everything is going to be okay and everything is going to be fine. In this denial lies of holding and suppressing these every emotions and thoughts, somehow it will eventually get easier over time. It won't. It never won't. It's sad that all people see what people see of me, what I've shown on the outside. Yet in the inside, I feel so trapped and I want to scream, yell, kick, and the like. Yet you don't have any idea or clue how or what I'm feeling. As I bury this ever so deep and try to hide this from you. I cry myself at night many countless times behind closed doors to know, as a matter of fact, I've been avoiding you and to avoid my best friends because I don't want to show this ugly side of me. As to me, this is a sign of weakness. I don't wish to show the side of me not holding it together. I don't wish to show the side of me giving up and letting go. I don't wish to show the side of me not being the strong woman that I used to be. The most messed up part about this, of all this, I don't want even have a real reason or darn clue to why. I feel both overwhelmed and so lost and empty all the very same time. See, where I live, there are some people who choose not to do great things. They stay in the very same place, living in their bubble of where they were born and grow up. And they grow up and do the very same things day in, day out. This is just an endless chain and cycle. Before you know it, you've tied yourself down with commitments and responsibilities. No one around here I know of makes their dreams come true and a reality. You sit on it and find every excuse under the sun. How life isn't fair for you. How you weren't given any opportunities to shine your greatness. When you see and say that every single day, you became lost and disheartened. And you eventually begin to believe these lies to become the truth. You may think that your dreams are just that. They're just dreams. But in fact, in the exact moment, the precise moment, when you're most down, that you need to keep on going and moving forward. I know to what I'm saying and sharing may be cliche to you. I think I strongly believe that it's okay to not be okay. The biggest problem today facing our world and society is that we just don't tend to communicate to one another anymore. We just don't get in too deep into feel our own emotions. We just don't talk about what's on our mind and heart for the fear of judgment, for the fear of shame, for the fear of being rejected and left out on the team. We'd rather pretend that our life is fine and just live our lives silently, carrying home from a hard day's work to again break down and cry. We don't even think about it anymore, as this becomes our daily life and routine we're so used to. You see, we try to shut out everything that's dark and causes us so much emotional pain and conflict. Paint on some makeup and put on the bravest smile on faces. It's a sad fact and reality of what it's really like. If you're going through a tough time right now and want to get through all the editing and what you want to do to live another day, just know what I think you're incredibly brave and strong to carry on your everyday life, because I know how some of this shit we go through is like. You'll be okay. In fact, you'll be fine. You're still alive, breathing and kicking. One day you'll look back in time and be so proud of yourselves, thinking that you're glad and thankful for all the hardships that you've been through and endured, because it's made us to who and what we are today. Well, this quickly ends basically a short video clip for you guys of one of my other videos of my spoken word poem. Smash the like button if you're liking these, or feel free to comment below. Feel free to also comment below if you felt down and out and what you can, done about it. Feel free to also comment below if you were down and out, what was the best coping methods you did. Was it like similarly like I do, writing? Is it an art form? Is it drawing? Is it basically singing? Is it just, instead of writing it into poem form, is it writing it into lyrics, into songs? Feel free to comment below. Feel free to also share these videos around to family, friends. Feel free to follow me on my social media sites. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to join on the bandwagon as a family, as I tend to try and do it on Monday to Friday. If not, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Feel free to also basically, while you're down there, if you decide to be on the bandwagon as a family of mine, just turn on the notification bell so you can keep up to date with my everyday things of what I go through and whatnot. So no further ado, guys, share these videos around, because I believe that someone out there will need to hear some of these coming to date. So thanks for support, thanks for watching. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.